So we'll do rigging for Dino model, which we have created earlier. So now I have set the project. I'm going to import the Dino model. I'll open the scene. Okay. So this is the model which we have done earlier. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to remove this table and I don't want this reference. I'll delete this layer. Not required this one. And I'm going to lift this exactly here. Like this. On top of this grid. Okay. So I'm going to select this. I combined this entire model. So now edit, delete by type history, modify center pivot. Make sure it is clean. So I just open the outliner. So I don't have anything else except this one model. Okay, like this. Okay. So now this is a model which looks like this. Okay, the entire model looks like this. It's fine. Okay, so now what I'll do, this model, I keep it in a layer, name this as model, and T for template mode, T for template mode. Okay. So today we'll do only the rig setup, means joint setup. Okay, only the joint setup, nothing else. After the joints, we will create IK handle setup and all. But since this entire model joints we have to do, okay, I'll just show you, explain you how to create joints. Now go to joints, go to skeleton, create joints. Let us work on the tail part first, or leg part. Let's start with leg part. So you know this is the thigh part, right? This is thigh part, this is knee, here this is ankle, heel, ball, toe. It's like that. Means by looking at this model, we should able to analyze, or we should able to observe, means you know, how does this particular character walks. A rigging artist is the person who will understand how this character should walk, or how does, you know, means the movement of this particular character should be, that we have to decide, and based on that we have to add the place the joints. Okay, so normally tail, how does the tail move? Either tail will move like this. Okay, leg part, normal how we walk, like that only, but the positions of the joints are a bit different. And there is a spine here, from here to here spine. Okay, this part becomes the center of gravity, and you have a neck rotation, neck movement is there, and a hand movement is there. Let's do this. So first what I'll do, I'll take a joint. This is a thigh part. Let's say this is a thigh part. In this case, I'll add one here. I'll add one here, and one at the knee, and one at the ankle, and one Okay, from here, one here and one here. Ankle, ball, toe, enter. Okay, ankle, ball, toe, enter. Now what I'll do, I'll come to perspective. Now see, the joints when we create it automatically placed in the center of the grid, but my character model is here. So what we have to do is select this and you move this. Come to front view, you can see the position, place this here. Okay, and you cannot move this. We should not move this joint. From here, select this. You can just rotate if you need the position. Then select this. Okay, rotation and all. Okay, I think it's fine. Now the placement of joints of these things are fine. Okay. Now naming is very, very important in this. Select this. So this is left leg. See, this is left leg. This is right leg, right? So now after selecting this, click here. LT represents left. LT. See, left is LT. Right represent RT. Okay. Left underscore. This is thigh. Okay. Now down arrow. This is LT underscore knee. Naming is very important. Then again down arrow. LT underscore ankle. Again down arrow. LT underscore ball. This is toe. LT underscore toe. Now it's done. Now we have to create reverse foot for this. Reverse foot starts from heel, ball, toe, ankle. That's how it is. First is heel, then ball, heel, toe, ball, ankle. Go to skeleton, create joint. The first one is heel, then go to ball, heel, toe, then ball and ankle. Enter. That's how it is. Now bring this joint setup here to the center. Okay. Got it? Now naming. Select this.
Yes, sir.
So now this joint I have selected. So select this here. LT underscore reverse heel. Naming is very important. You should understand left reverse heel joint. This is left reverse toe joint. This is ball. It is left reverse toe. Then it's ankle. It is left underscore reverse underscore ankle. Naming is very, very important. See now, these are the reverse joint, left reverse heel, reverse toe, reverse ball. Okay, this is reverse ball. Reverse ball and reverse ankle. Done. Okay. Now I have created on the left side. I can duplicate to right side automatically. How do I do that? I can go to skeleton. I have mirror joints from left to right. I can do. Select this. Go to skeleton. Mirror joints option box. In which axis it is asking? It is, see, I want from here to here. That is, it is when I come to this way, it is YZ. It is YZ. Click on this. Now search for and replace with. Search for LT, replace with RT. RT stands for right. Now I apply. See, automatically we got it here. And see here, right thigh, right knee, right ankle, right ball, right toe. Right? It's simple. Got it? Now I'm selecting this.
Yes.
Good. Now I'm selecting this reverse ankle. Again, YZ, apply. So automatically it comes here. we should not duplicate this like the way we do normally. We have to mirror joint. All these joints we have to do mirror only. Okay. And how do you identify this mirror across? You have in whatever view it is. Okay. From left side you have created, from here to here you want. You have to see which axis is this. Here. Here. Not, don't take this one. You have to see the straight line one, YZ. Assume I'm in this view. I'm in side view. I have created, assume my character looks straight, looks front in this view. In this case, it is YX. Okay. But in this front view, it is YZ. Okay. So now after this, I have to create tail and I have to create spine. Then we'll create neck, then head part and jaw part. Then later arm part. Okay. Again, I have to go to skeleton, create joint. I'll do from here. Okay. Tail, let me create from here. 1, 2, 3. Place it in the center. Huh? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Enter. Now this is the root one, means for the tail. So for example, if I select this tail, right click and go to hierarchy, and if I rotate, the tail will rotate like this. Okay. The tail of this joint, means for the dinosaur, will rotate like this. Simple. See, we have created tail joints. Now we will create spine joint. So how do we create spine joint? And another thing, let's say, okay, the position of this tail joint, I want to change. Don't change like this. You cannot change. I want to change the position of only this one. In this case, what you have to do, you have to press insert key. Your keyboard is having an insert key. When you press insert key, automatically, see the pivot point. The pivot point from this position, from this look, it looks like this. So when you press insert, and you can manipulate or you can move only that particular joint. Okay. Insert. You have to press insert, then press W to come back. Okay. It's a curvy. Make sure you are creating a curvy joint. Now what I'll do, I need to create a spine. Okay. So I go to skeleton joint. So from here I'll create. So I need five joints till here, till the spine. So minimum 5 I need. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll just press backspace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I created this 5 joints. Then this is the base neck. Okay, let me just recreate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 joints. I want it up to here. And this is the base neck. Neck is the no? Base neck and the main neck part. Means base neck, and this is the main neck part, and low jaw. Upper jaw means in the lower jaw you should have 2 joints. Okay. And I press up arrow to come back. Again, one in the eye part, one exactly to the eye part, and one somewhere to front. Okay. And I enter. I press insert. I just move this position a little bit. Okay. Okay, this might seem confused, but I don't get confused. See, this is the main one. This is spine 1, 2, 3, 4. Assume spine 5 joints are there, but you can consider this. Okay, 1, 2, See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is the base, neck part, base head part, base head. This is the neck, jaw 1, jaw 2, eye 1, eye 2. Okay, something like this. Okay, we'll name this. So what I'll do, I'll select individually. Okay, here this box is there, no? This box. Click on this box. Here rename option is there. Click on this rename option. So what you do, I want to name this name as a sequentially 1, 2. See this? Select this 1. Shift select this 2 and 3, 4, 5. I selected this 5 joints. Here, just mention spine and enter. Now what happens? See, spine 1, spine 2, spine 3, spine 4. Up to here, spine 4, automatically it has renamed. Understood how I did? I selected this, change to rename. I select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just go on selection mode. Select holding shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then change the name to spine so that at one shot only you get the name changed for this spine. Then I'm selecting this. This is base head. Okay. Then I select this. This is neck. Okay. Then I select this. It's jaw 1 and select this jaw 2. Similarly, this one, it's I1 and I2. I2, I1, I2. Okay. So naming of this is done. Now observe this 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I press okay, I press insert and I move this. I press insert and I move this joint 1, 2, and 3. Holding insert, like you need to press insert and you need to move. Okay, make the position in this way. See this joint, it will be linked to this leg. Okay, leave 3 joints, 1, 2, 3. You need to leave in the middle. Then this joint should be linked to this. Okay. So this spine 3, 2, 1. Spine 3 to 1, it has to be in the center, in between the hand and the leg part. Why? Because here you get ribs. For these 3 joints, you get ribs. And for this joint, it will connect with this joint, the thigh joint later. And later you will be having one more skeleton here. This is just one skeleton, that's it. And this is cog. You mentioned this COG. COG stands for center of gravity or main. This is the main joint which controls the entire skeleton system. This joint will control entire skeleton system, and this is cog. Okay. So now the character looks like this. Now you need to work on the hand part also. Let me create hand part again. Skeleton, create joints. Okay. This is shoulder or kind of shoulder part. This is kind of elbow, and you place this here. Enter. 3 is enough. So I'm just looking here. That's okay. So this is LT underscore shoulder, LT underscore elbow, and this is LT underscore wrist. That's enough. Now what I'll do, I'll select this, go to mirror joint, skeleton, mirror joint. It's in YZ, search for LT, replace with RT, mirror. So you got it on the other hand. Okay. Now I need to create ribs. So what I'll do, I'll just go to skeleton again, create joints. What I'll do here, this 3 is there, no? 1, 2, 3. I just create like this and enter. I'm selecting this. It's here. 1 here. And I select this, insert, and I move this here. And I select this, insert, and I move this here. Come to perspective view and see, you need to do like this. Insert. Now I duplicate this and I place it here. And I select this D and I move this a bit and I select this and up to here. Then again I select this. I'm gonna duplicate this, Control D, and I place right next to this. So it's like this. So now I select this. So rib 1, okay, left rib A, rib B, rib C. Okay, it's like this. A123, B123, C123. So I'll select this and right click hierarchy, select hierarchy, come over here, LT underscore rib underscore A. Now select this, again select hierarchy. This is LT underscore rib underscore B. Okay. Similarly, I'm gonna select this, select hierarchy. This is LT underscore rib underscore C. See here, you got a name. Left rib A1, A2. Similarly, left rib B1, B2. Similarly, left rib C1, C2. Okay. Now I'm selecting this. Go to skeleton, mirror joint from left to right. Select this G repeat last tool. Select this G repeat last tool. I turn off this model. See, this is the joint setup without connection we have given till now. Any doubts up to here? Naming is completely done. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, shall we do the connection? Shall we do the linking now? Okay, I'll show you how. Now you have this joint. This joint should be connected to this. And similarly, for this joint, these are the two joints which will connect here. So I need to add one joint extra here. I just go to skeleton, create joint, one for the left shoulder front and one for the right back side. Okay. Okay. Or else without that also can be done. Let me just check. Okay, it can be done. Now this is the cog, right? Select this one. I want this to be child of the cog. Select this and shift select this P, parent. Now when I select cog, this tail joint should be parent of this. Okay, now I'm selecting this. Right click, select hierarchy, just mention tail. Okay, see, tail 1, tail 2, tail 3, like that it is. Now this has become the main tail. Now this is the cog. Now this one, spine. Spine should be the child of cog. Select the spine, then select the cog, P for parent. Now, see, this entire thing controls the top part. Now, this ribs, left rib, select both the left and right rib and shift select the spine 1, P for parenting. See, when I select this, the rib should select. Okay, I want to reduce the joint size, the look, the appearance of the joint size seems bigger. I go to display, animation, display animation, in animation joint size. Instead of 1, let me reduce to something like this, lesser, so that I can see the thing elements clearly. I am selecting this joint and this joint. Then you select this joint, press P, because this ribs to be the child of the spine. Okay, select this joint, then select this joint, P. So when I select this to be joined. Now select this leg, shoulder part, and select this P. Similarly select this and select this P. Now similarly the leg part, select this and this P for parenting, P. Select this and this P. Okay. Now the main one, when you select this cog, everything should be selected except this reverse foot. Now once the joint, I'll save as rigging, dyno rigging. Once the entire thing is done, once the joint setup is done, very important step. Next step is select this cog joint, right click, go to hierarchy, select hierarchy, select the cog, go right click, go to hierarchy, freeze, modify, freeze the transformation. This part is very, very important. Why? Because we have given rotation, we have changed the rotation and all here. Rotation values, it will set to default 0. We have to do this. This step is very important. So I think this completes the joint setup of the model. Only joint setup. Then we have to do IK handle, then a lot of controllers we have to create. So any doubts? Lindelwa?
No, sir.
If even though if you guys have doubt, just refer to the video and clear it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. I'll end this, up to here. So refer, fill this and complete this. You guys have the dyno model, right? Anyhow, you have completed the model. No? You have done or not earlier?
So no, mine is not finished.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll be sharing this model. Okay. I'll share this dyno model
Yeah.
along with this rig setup. Okay. So you have to delete
Yes, sir.
delete the skeleton and you have to do for you separately. Okay, individually. You can keep this in another.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
We have a request.
Yeah, tell me.
If you can ask Miss Ketiwe to allow us to go to school because our Maya has expired the trials. They didn't put us in the timetable, in the school timetable. So we are asking if it is possible if we can go to school on Monday,
Yeah,
Wednesday, and
no, you can go. Just send a message because I think I remember, she's saying if anyone want to use asset lab, they can, but they have to just inform. Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. So just talk to Ketiwe or send a message, and you can visit. You can go to school for practicing.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Bindu. Bye. Have a good day. I'll be sharing this. Okay, to everyone.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.